Yo, about to play some 2K in a little bit. I just want to check a couple things. This class schedule. Saturday. Then at 8 in the morning, so I can get out this joint. And then get Francisco there, so I first started out with Francisco. I like his style. I like Patricia too, but I ain't never tried. Like any of her workouts yet, but her shit look crazy. Francisco joint is like what I'm used to. That joint tired you. Shoot, this little put on the 2K. I finally got the hang of it. Just for like relax. It's not like Madden where you gotta be high strung or just like anticipating. Just relax. Cause I haven't played basketball games in so long. Like I played mostly like arcade joints, like playgrounds or like Jam or something like that. Uh, good money day, profit, profit weekend on investments. It's all good out here. And, it was good, man. Yo, I'm the dog. Chilling, man. I'm good, man. What I'm doing this 2K. We gotta get it, tell the coach you gave me minutes, still complaining why we living, they don't like how I be with it. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, tell the coach you gave me minutes, still complaining why we living, they don't like how I be with it, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Yeah, they liking how I'm living. I've been praying hard, but I've been praying like a Christian. I just need my minutes, till my partners gotta get it. I ain't breaking sweat because my team, they always win it. I've been making moves like we on. Don't hate, but I ain't mad at all. What? The screen popping up. What are you talking about? Like, you know what? You looking at this? I don't even have like a black screen. Nah, my joint on, man. Let me check on Twitch. Alright, my joint on. Looking on Twitch right now. Oh, I see. What happened? Bring it back. I don't know what's up because on Facebook it worked. On Twitch it's just not working. Maybe Twitch blocked the game like 2K. It's a possibility. But you can watch it on Facebook. John Gleesh uses the same title. I'm a winner. What?
You're a fool for this one.
Hey, the work feeling more like I've been getting what I earned. The low wasn't never a concern. I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I win horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to a dad, ain't that a switch? I paved the way and saved the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the wintertime lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, yeah. Before you rip the plastic, man, watch you hustle backwards. Oh, all my losses made me savage. Lately I can't seem to miss. Never cooking in the same pot. I gotta see her in way before I got the call. Now they all wanna hold my falling back just to let it take shape. No squares in the circle. The words get hurtful. I heard that commercial. They gon' let it go. Hide from the side where we don't see. Yeah, with the cost to survive.
Minute to load.
Could've just mumbled, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it 'cause they give me pay. But she don't get saved. That mojo screaming, oh,
play this game that much. Well, I don't stream it. You just like, I used to, I should get like an i7 and some more RAM.
I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, hey. Before you rip the plastic, man, watch you hustle backwards, yeah. All my losses made me shabby.
Yeah, Twitch is bugging out, man. Twitch is dead ass bugging out, so like.
Hey, racks on racks on racks. Yeah, how can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah.
Oh, this big ass is about to slam
Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. Yeah, how can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got it with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine from the get. How long got man as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it. Yeah. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist on freeze, but the time not slow. Ain't let talk on the way I go.
Yo, I like it. It's the PC. Like as long as it's ever took, I don't know what's running in the back.
Next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. That's all, stay, never match. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. I need racks on racks on racks. Mixing no rap. I'm on that.
Should be going now. Like.
Yeah. I gotta catch. See me in action.
Just a screen.
On go. That's all that I know. How far will I go? I do not hesitate, pump, I go get it. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made it my way from the bottom. Holding the game in my hands up so high, it's like I'm on a column. Them over there ain't like me, don't go putting them all in my column. This is a life that I built. To me, that's all that I know. There ain't no time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal. I'm with a couple of those. Racks on racks on racks. How can I lax?
I use both. Like I use everything. Like wherever there's a sale for a game, I'm buying it. Wherever it's cheaper. And then Epic gives out free games, so how can you just like not use Epic?
Racks on racks on racks. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on.
This shit's a wreck.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, it's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in the rhythm
I haven't played
first.
GTA 5 in a minute, but I'm going to get back to
working.
it.
Kevin?
But I'm going to play on my phone.
It sure has. Thanks, DA.
PC.
And both teams, Doris, battling injury.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guard. Tatum out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now here's Walker. To the inside, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Irving against Smart. It's good.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. He gets that one.
Boy, has a man in his grill, and it doesn't bother Kyrie Irving at all. He performs under duress consistently.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Walker. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find
I
himself
got Discord man, John
wide
Gucci.
open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he makes that one.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Pass to Smart. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That one drops for him.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Left side, Harris. Durant in the corner. Good. And Harris gets the assist. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. Thompson finds Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got 7 points.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Harden scanning the floor. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Fournier. There's the feed to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound
All right, I'll
player.
say that
And if
'cause
his
my,
teammates are
chat
open,
on my,
he will deliver the rock.
To the middle. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so
right, like,
muscular.
when I
He
leave
is
the
so
gym or
crafty
something.
on how he draws fouls while shooting.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Here's Claxton. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. The 3 from Tatum. Good on the 3-point shot.
Guys, that's just
You got
really
the B team
unstoppable.
in this
He
bitch.
poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
So it was halftime. I was really mad as hell. Halftime.
And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of.
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, we've got Thompson. Tatum out there with Parker. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from the
Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Green passes to Shamet. The dish now to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Let's remember, Jabari Parker was the number 2
don't be loud,
overall
Mom.
pick in 2014. It's just been problematic for him that he's had to...
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Boston leading by 13. Smart dishes to Williams. To the right side. Outside, Walker. Fournier, that's for 2. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And a lot of noise coming from these fans after that call was made.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
30 seconds left now here in the second. And Walker kicks to Smart. Outside, Williams. Fournier in the corner. No good there. Great tee that time from Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
There's Walker with the 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13-point. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Out in front at the half is Boston. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts? That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Griffin in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Boston. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Tatum goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All right, cool, man.
Well, Tristan is he's starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 6. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Durant. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Harden the pass to Brown. On the wing, Harris. Durant against Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Nets trail by 18. Harden dishes to Durant. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Durant against Tatum. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice defense from KD.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Knocked away and stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Good on the bucket. KD's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 12.
See if we can make it happen.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Celtics, Smart is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Parker, and it's Williams at the center. Here's Tatum. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
And that one's good. Shamet.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Now Smart. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Jabari Parker. Boston leading by 15. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Fournier over Green. Second chance shot, and Williams with the layup. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 17. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Outside Williams. Here's Pritchard. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Second shot opportunity. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. It's the Nets now. 17-point game. Down low. Here's Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard passes to Ojale. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Williams. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Nets.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Takes the turnaround J. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Shit, he about to get his ass whooped.
It just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca. On my blessing. With my dogs. You could. They try to get me. I bet I get to heaven. I stay away from. I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor. She can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you.
What? The whole city.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by.
How's it feel?
Watching the sunrise. Why don't
How's
you
it
try?
feel?
Feel great, baby. I know it was South Beach until I got an NBA. I just wish you'd know that, my boy.
Hey, listen, we put on for the city 16 years, 5 finals, 3 rings. We put those trophies over our head. We put on for the. Man, let me calm down, man. I'll say something on Facebook. I'll say something up in this book chat.
All right, y'all. Peace out.